Best high yield mutual fund. If you are looking to make money from mutual fund and you are looking for the highest yield possible, sometimes when I look back, I just smile because when I was shouting about mutual funds in my video, some people thought I was overhyping it. I remember saying, don't wait till you have millions before you start investing in mutual fund. But some people still said, I will start later. And if you had invested just 1 million naira or even 100,000 naira in some of the Nigerians' top mutual funds from the beginning of this year or since last year, you will be seeing serious results today. Let me show you what I mean. And this time, we will talk about what each fund invests in, who manage them, and how you can start. Let's start with number one of the best high yield mutual fund in Nigeria right now. The first one is the ARM Discovery Fund. This fund is managed by Asset and Resource Management Company, ARM for short, and they are one of the Nigeria's biggest and most respected investment firms. Now, what makes this discovery fund very special is how it invests your money. Now, let's say our baseline today, let's look at a 1 million naira investment. Now, they spread this money across different assets. Don't forget, you can invest any amount. It could be from 5,000 naira upward, 10,000 naira, 50,000 naira, 100,000 naira, but we are using this 1 million naira as a base. Now, they spread the money across different assets like the Nigerian stock market, like the bonds, like the money market instruments. So just think of it this way. Instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, your money is in several baskets. Some in safe assets, some a bit risky, but it is all managed by the ARM experts who watch the market every single day. Let me show you the mind-blowing results. If you had invested a 1 million naira in this ARM Discovery Fund a year ago, your portfolio will now be worth 1,366,000 naira. That is 36.62 return on investment. The ARM Discovery Fund has returned 36.62% in 1 year. And that is how those rich people, that is how they built their money. That is how they grow their money quietly, safely, and smartly. In our video today, we only be looking at five best high yield mutual fund in Nigeria right now that you can put your money. And we also show how much they have performed in 1 year, and also from January to this moment. And the number two is the ARM Aggressive Growth Fund. So this one also performed excellently. Now, the name tells you aggressive. The name alone tells you aggressive. This fund is not for the faint-hearted. It invests heavily in equities, especially in Nigeria equities. When you hear equities, you're talking about Nigerian stock market, company shares that are listed on the stock market. And they also mixed with a smaller portion in fixed income securities, like the bonds, but not company bonds, government bonds. What that means is when the market performs well, when the stock market performs well, these funds will also flies high. But when the market shares drops, the fund can also drop as well. So, but because they invested part of the money in government's bond, it can save the day. Now, do you know that a 1 million naira invested here at the beginning of the year, or let's just say 1 year, that is last year, because it is an aggressive fund, it has returned 53.52%. 53.52% return on investment. So a 1 million naira could have returned about 535,000 naira pure profit. I told you, mutual fund can actually help you to grow wealth, to build wealth in Nigeria. Mutual fund is one of those smart ways. If you really want to build wealth, you can't do without investing in mutual fund. It is one of the way. And I mention it a lot in my videos, because I know that a lot of people have built wealth using mutual funds. And for this ARM aggressive growth, it is categorized as high risk investments. Remember, anything that invests in the Nigerian equities, in stocks, it is considered as high risk, because stock price go up and down. So, but it is high risk, high reward as well. So high risk, people that have invested in this, imagine people that have bigger amount of money, and making 53% profit is not a joke. Another mutual fund from our best high yield mutual fund in Nigeria is the ARM Ethical Fund, because it avoids investing in companies involved in alcohol, tobacco, gambling, and other non-ethical business. So when you hear ethical, this kind of fund are always selective in the type of investments they want to use our money for. So instead, it focuses on ethical, socially responsible sectors like manufacturing sectors like the banking sectors, like the telecommunication sectors, telecom sectors. So socially responsible sectors. And this fund is still managed by ARM fund managers. And a 1 million naira invested here on the ARM Ethical Fund has done massive 59.9%. This is close to about 60% return on investment in 1 year. Now, that means 1 million naira invested there could have returned about 599,000 naira pure profit. So your 1 million naira will become 1,599,000 naira in just 1 year. So sometimes doing the right thing really does pay off. So if you don't want to invest in all those other companies, you want something ethical, you can still get good profit with it. Okay, now let's talk about another high yield mutual fund. Now, this one is also categorized as a little bit of moderate risk, not really high risk like that. It is called the Stanbic IBTC balanced fund. For those of you that have watched my other videos, a balanced fund invested in both the low risk and the high risk assets. It is managed by the popular Stanbic IBTC Asset Management. So it is one of the most consistent fund managers in Nigeria. And the word balanced here is key. Reason is this fund mixes equities like stocks for growth. So this fund buys stocks for growth, and equities. When you hear stock and equities, we mean the same thing. And they also buy bonds or fixed income instruments. It is perfect for investors who want growth but also want rest of mind with their money. And even though it is a balanced fund, the performance will surprise you. Do you know that this fund has done 62% in only 1 year? So that means a 1 million naira invested on this balanced fund has given investors a pure 620,000 naira profit. So that means if you put 1 million naira here, your 1 million naira has become 1,620,000 naira in a space of 1 year. Okay, now let's talk about the Odogwu Stanbic IBTC imaan fund. From our list of the 5 best high yield mutual fund in Nigeria that you can check out is the Stanbic IBTC imaan fund. Everyone is talking about this fund. This fund follows Islamic investment principle, meaning it avoids interest-based or non-halal business. So if you are doing anything that is interest-based, you should not do it. If it is non-halal, they will not invest in it. So they are only investing in Sharia-compliant equities and sukuk, meaning Islamic bonds. And it has had a mind-blowing return of 131% a year. Go and check the Stanbic IBTC management. Fact check me. This fund has returned 131% a year return. Meaning, if you put 1 million naira here, it has become 2,310,000 naira in just 1 year. This is real. It is a smart way people invest their money. And that's why I said, if you want to build wealth in Nigeria, you must try to add mutual fund in your portfolio. Do your own research on the type of mutual fund you want to invest in. Because even though this has returned 131% now, it does not mean it's going to return 131% again next year. So always do your own research. It might not, it might be higher, it might be lower. So do your own research before you pick any type of mutual fund. But I'm showing you that all these funds are really performing excellently, especially most Nigerian mutual funds. Let me say it again. Past performances does not guarantee future performances. These funds won't always return this much. If you are just beginning, if you are just starting today, even 10,000 naira a month or 50,000 naira monthly can go a long way. So when I use 1 million naira as an example, you may not even have this 1 million naira now, but you might have just 10,000 naira or 50,000 naira to start. Think about it. 50,000 naira every month for 1 year is about 600,000 naira. 10,000 naira every week in a month is about 40,000 naira. In a year, about more than 400,000 naira. So what am I trying to say? I'm saying don't look at the amount in your hand. Look at being consistent with any amount you want to invest with. The secret sauce of building wealth, of investing, is consistency. Consistency. Forget that it has returned this year. If you start today and being consistent, you can also make a bigger investment portfolio in few years from now. Okay, now let me quickly walk you through the step of starting, step by step, how to start investing in the best and high yield mutual fund in Nigeria. Now, the first thing you have to do is that you pick a fund, pick a fund house, pick your fund managers. So pick a fund managers. There are many fund managers in Nigeria right now. You must try to choose those that are performing well, those that are SEC-regulated, the popular ones, because you work hard for your money. So make sure that it is also safe. You can pick fund houses like the ARM fund managers. You can pick the Stanbic IBTC. You can pick one of these two. You can visit their website or walk into any of their branches. Then you open an investment account with them. They will ask for normal details like your ID, your BVN, basic details. Then after that, you fund your account. important steps. You fund your account. So fund your account after you sign up. Fund your account with any amount you want to start with. Maybe it's 5,000, maybe 10,000, maybe 50,000, maybe more than that. Any amount that fits in your budget. Then choose your fund. Very important. So after you fund your account, the next thing is to choose fund. Choose the fund you want to invest in. Your own could be balance fund. It could be money market fund. It could be equity fund. So just choose the fund that aligns with your investment goals. Then stay consistent. Don't invest once and disappear. Add more money every month, every week, every quarter. And that is how you begin to build your wealth, step by step. So when next you see people celebrating high returns on their mutual funds, just remember that they started somewhere. If we begin today, 1 year from now, you could be the one smiling, because wealth doesn't come from luck. It comes from being patient, discipline, and good decisions. If this video inspired you, don't forget to subscribe and share this. Share this with your group, share with your community. Let other people know about mutual funds and how to invest and grow their money in Nigeria. My name is Downsy. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.